Our developer advocates are back with some new updates, so let's get on with SAP Developer News.
In the recent Artifact of the Month rankings, the Devtoberfest repo on GitHub made it all the way to the top of all new artifacts. Perhaps not surprisingly, as Devtoberfest is now properly underway, with a great launch party hosted by Thomas Grassel and super special guest member of the executive board and CTO Jürgen Müller, as well as a live tour of the Computer History Museum in California. Regardless of when you're watching this news item, head over to the Devtoberfest repository, check out week 1 for links to either live streams for upcoming events or the replays for events that have already taken place. And next week is week 2, and we've got a best practice theme for you there. We've got some great presenters, a challenge for you to complete, a number of tutorials for you to work through to earn badges for, and the special event on Friday is a live conversation with none other than RedMonk's James Governor on the topic of best practices in the cloud native era. Oh, and also get ready to take pictures and share them of you and your pets, because that Friday we also have Dogtoberfest. See you there.
Hey folks, Rich Heilman here, developer advocate at SAP Devs. So this week we saw an announcement from Harold Cook that Steampunk is going all in. In his blog post, Harold gives us a recap of what Steampunk is all about, as well as what has happened since its initial release. He then introduces us to embedded Steampunk and talks about how customers can leverage this technology to extend their S/4HANA applications directly in the S/4HANA system, all while continuing to keep the core clean. Make sure to check out Harold's blog post for more information. Also, just in case you missed it, make sure to check out the developer discussion live stream replay that is now available on the SAP Developers YouTube channel called Embedded Steampunk. In this live stream, I'm joined by Harold as well as Boris Gebhardt as they further explain Embedded Steampunk and what it means for the ABAP development community.
This week was also the big launch party for Devtoberfest, where we were joined by SAP's own Jürgen Müller. He really got things started with a bang, giving us his vision for SAP Tech Ed and how Devtoberfest helps with the year-long learning and the build-up to SAP Tech Ed. We'd like to share a few highlights from that launch party with you now.
Welcome to the kickoff and launch party for Devtoberfest.
Yeah, hey Thomas, hi everyone. I'm amazed to be here.
One event in there is the game night.
For me, an evergreen is FIFA, I have to say. So without developers, that all would not work. So therefore, the community is super critical. I subscribe to our own SAP developer YouTube channel, but the rest of those Tech Ed days, I had my iPad on with channel 1, and I was cheering for everyone appearing there. So we have new unlimited seating for hands-on workshop format. Here we will have about half of the hands-on sessions at Tech Ed, which will be available in this new unlimited seating format.
We're going to talk about best practices in the cloud-native era. The person I'm going to speak to is super awesome. It's James, by the way, James Governor.
Oh. Looks like there's a lot of information in there for everybody. It's also good, as we are streaming it right now, to the YouTube channel. So it's cool to see the prices. I got my T-shirt last year, and I hopefully also like a lot of you from the community in the coming weeks. So thank you so much, and see you soon, and looking forward to a great Devtoberfest.
And as always, if you missed it, like with any of the live Devtoberfest content, you can always watch the replay right here on the SAP Developers YouTube channel. And if you want to avoid missing any future live streams, always can like and subscribe and be notified when anything new is happening.
The story of computing is epic. It's driven by the human passion for tinkering, inventing, and solving difficult problems where accidents and luck can be as important as brilliant engineering. Join Senior Curator Dag Spicer of the Computer History Museum for a quick tour, followed by live Q&A of Revolution, the first 2000 years of computing, an engaging 25,000 square foot exhibition that chronicles the history of computing from the abacus to the smartphone. Join us for this great fun Friday event on the 8th of October. More details can be found on the Devtoberfest GitHub repository.